Hi, this is Michelle from Layers of Learning. I'm going to give you a quick tour of our newest student workbooks that we have out. They all go with the Layers of Learning program, so they're correlated to match. First of all, we have the Science Sketchpad. This is a journal. It is something for your kids to write in their own ideas, the things that they have learned. It should be unique to your child. There's not a certain way that you have to do this, but I'm going to show you what's inside. First of all, there's a page that tells you just kind of a brief what's inside and how to use the journal. This is the beginning. And then we have a table of contents. Tells you what each of the 2-page spreads is titled. And then the pages inside are just like this. There's a title up here, and this goes with each unit. And then the pages are numbered at the bottom. The rest of it's blank. But each of these, the Science Sketchpad has printables that go with it. There's a printable pack. And there are things like this. This is an accordion book of famous scientists, and you can put it in wherever you like, and you would fill this with information, in this case about Galileo. This is what the whole 2-page spread looks like, an example that we've done after it's finished. There's another printable down here that's an experiment that was done with this unit. These are some stickers that we had personally. They do not come with the unit. But you can add things like this, elements that you've got that you can add in anywhere you like to the Science Sketchpad. There's another page here as an example. This is about the laws of motion. And again, this correlates with the Layers of Learning unit. This is another printable. And it's just a 3-part triangle. So anytime you've got 3 things that you're trying to highlight, you could use this triangle. So in this case, Newton's laws of motions. There are 3 laws of motions. So we chose the triangle to highlight the 3 laws of motion. And over here, these are what we call stickers. They are just part of the printable pack, and you cut them out and paste them in yourself with your own glue. So they're little stickers, and they can highlight anything that's important to you. In this case, I had several quick experiments that we had done, and I didn't want to do a whole experiment sheet for each one because they were really short, quick experiments about the laws of motion. And so I just put this in as an icon to signal that this is an experiment section of the page. And in other places, you can write and draw whatever you like. Here, I used a how to draw from the internet to draw Isaac Newton and write a little bit about him because he's very important to this particular unit and the things that we were learning about in science. So that is what the Science Sketchbook looks like. It's pretty hefty, thick book, spiral bound. It's really nice. We're selling it as the printed and bound book and also as a PDF that you can download and print yourself. That's especially for those of you who live overseas where shipping is too expensive from the United States. Next, we have our World Explorer Journal. This is similar to the Science Sketchpad, except that the pages inside are not completely blank. We've got a title, and then we've got some prompts. And sometimes there's pictures, other times there are just words. This page about forests says, write a forest fact inside each of the trees. So the prompts are going to be similar to that. And this one, of course, is for geography. So many of the pages have blank outline maps. They're just real simplified maps of the continent or the country or the region. And towards the back, the states of the United States. So back here, we've got the Mountain West states, for example. Let's see. There are some example pages. Here's the Arabian Peninsula. This is a page that I did, and the map is just filled in. There's some facts that were interesting about the Arabian Peninsula that I put in here. Down here, there's a prompt that says, can you draw a camel? And my camel is actually up here instead of down at the bottom, but you can do what you like with it. This is just colored with colored pencils. You can use crayons, pens. Heavy markers may bleed through, but you can also add your own printables. Like this right here is a printed map that Karen got off the internet and printed it and put it in here. So over here, we've got some prompts about latitude and longitude where we've drawn in some examples of what those things are. Most of the book, though, is lots and lots of white space so that you can fill in things that are important to you, things that have sparked your imagination, the things that you read or watched, and not just had something dictated to you. That's kind of the Layers of Learning style. We like to let kids and families explore a lot together. The other new book that is out is the Art Sketchpad. Science Sketchpad Art Sketchbook. It's the Art Sketchbook. And I don't actually have a copy of that. Karen has it at her house. So it's similar to these. Most of the pages have little prompts on them, like the World Explorer Journal does. And so it'll give you a little bit of direction, but tons and tons of white space so that you can write in the things that are important to you, draw in the things that are important to you, highlight famous artists that are important to you or art schools, things that you've learned about as you're going through layers of learning. I hope that helps. Bye-bye.